Into town we go. Lots of windmills. I count at least 3. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here. Hey, what are those twirly things over there? They're called windmills. Oh really, you know what they're called, huh? The wind spins them around to generate energy. Oh, wow, I'm impressed you knew the answer, Durin. Very nice. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing. Anyway, based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that Adol's caused some kind of trouble here, too. That's fair. We might get chased around, we might get locked in a house somewhere for a while. Who knows? Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's just get this over with. I mean, they might be really surprised to see Adol alive. You're... and here we go. On up, Adol. What did you do this time? It's a ghost! I had a feeling that would be the reaction. Like, huh? Oh, now we're surrounded by the whole town. Well, what's going on here? It's Adol. He's come back to haunt us. Eek! This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. So it was the people of this town who dug that grave, Adol? They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Gee, you think? I think I recognize her from the opening of the game. There's a little special animated opening. Adol, is that you? Long time no see, or who are you? Yeah, who are you?
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories.
Well, she figured that out pretty fast.
Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilika.
Cool.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
My name is Adol, or how do you know I lost my memories? That's beside the point. You really are quite the troublemaker, you know? First you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace. And then you show up here again, with no memories. The nerve of some people, I swear. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know? After a while, it gets old, blah. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? Wow, Adol, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? And now I think about that about covers the scoldings. So, if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. Well, this is a little bit different from when we, got thrown in jail twice. Highland Town, it's called, huh? It's a pretty big place. I mean, it looked big from far away, but... Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I am the mayor of this town and Kalilika's grandfather. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again, Adol. I had assumed I never would. I saw the grave. Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it, but think how we must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask why you believed Adol to be dead? The more important question here is, why did they build him a grave after only meeting him for like maybe a couple of days? I mean, they're nice people for doing that, but still. We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. Oh, did they bury his belongings there? We searched for days, but could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Heh, something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out. I mean, I can't even imagine how confusing this must be for all of you. But in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands, and I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilika? Yes, grandfather. When Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldeal on this matter. Yay! Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here, in our guest quarters. For how long? Or can we look around outside? I don't think that would be wise, particularly after what happened last time you were here. Are you going to explain that? And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. That's a fair point. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilika, would you please show our guests to their quarters? Of course. Okay.
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much. I am inclined to disagree. If this is where Adol's tracks end, there is a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead nonetheless. I mean, technically speaking, they said that we left, right? You know, Adol left, so I don't know. I don't think that this is where his track ends.
Hey.
Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reactions to Adol's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. Huh. There's definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced, too. They've even got windmills and streetlights. Oh, I didn't notice the streetlights, but hey, that is pretty advanced. What's a streetlight? Oh, right. They're little devices on sticks, basically, that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of a road. Then, when night falls, turn them on and it's bright as day. Wow, that's incredible! But you sure don't hear of too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Rum. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole Empire. Makes you wonder, what's a town like this doing in the middle of the Great Forest? Well, it's not in the forest anymore, is it? It's on the other side of that river. Huh. Anyways, you managed to remember anything yet at all? Not yet? Yeah, not yet. Yeah, I didn't think so. All we know about him is his name. However, beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me. It's time for dinner. Oh, Adol's not in bed. Frida, give me a break. Frida. After much tossing and turning, Adol finally gave up trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. Okay, can I go upstairs into the room? Oh, I thought this would be the room that they were sleeping in. Let's go into here then. Can I talk? But why? Darn is mumbling in his sleep. Oh, is dinner ready? So much meat. Karna is sleeping contentedly. Ozma is sleeping peacefully. Okay, I thought maybe they'd have something a little bit more interesting to say than that. Especially Durin, who likes to mumble in his sleep a lot for some reason. Okay, that door might be important. This door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from inside. Okay. This is Aaron's room. It would be rude to enter without permission. Okay, so let's enter this room instead. This is Kalilika's room. It would be rude... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say... Oh! The window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go outside? Sure, let's go outside when they asked us not to. That sounds like a great idea. I mean, you know, kind of rude, too. Oh, wow. Those are the street lamps that he saw, huh? They don't exactly look like... street lights, I should say. They don't exactly look like normal street lights, to me. Okay, how big is this place? Oh, I was actually about to open up the mini-map, but... Or not the mini-map, but the map, I should say. Hey, look, it's her. I'm pretty sure that's a girl from the opening. I'm gonna go this way first, though. Okay, I think I have a pretty good idea of where I am right now. I can't enter this house either. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to enter any of these houses, but I'm still checking anyways. Just because. And this is the exit to the town, right? It's best not to leave town without the others. Okay. It'd been funny if they actually gave you the option to just leave. Give it a fruit or a nut. Yeah, sure, why not? I haven't done this for a while. Cheetah nut. I wonder what the point of giving it other types are. Like, you know, I could give it a Reparo fruit or Arietta fruit. I'm not going to because I don't really know where to find those yet, but... Unfortunately, they don't give you items that are really all that good. You know, the animals, so far they've all consistently given you split hairs and whatnot. Okay, I have a feeling we're supposed to enter here. Yeah. I could have gone the other way, but I guess I'll go that way eventually. I'm pretty sure that leads out of town. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Casmia Mine and the Underground Ruins. It does? It doesn't look very similar to me. Oh, a memory.
I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Is this that El Deal guy or whatever? Oh. Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call for you when Lord El Deal is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime, if you'll excuse me. Okay. For goodness sake, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone can be this disorganized. Oh, we're moving around in a memory, huh? It appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact that it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship. Really? Oh, okay, yeah, I can see it on the piece of paper there. A strange spear slowly rotates in place. The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. Oh, so they have like a globe here. I didn't even realize that before. It just didn't occur to me that it would be strange for a globe to be here in this room. Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruined raid. There are various books piled upon one another here, all pertaining to the study of language. Among them are some with writing in an unrecognizable script. Anything else here? Oh. It appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, with a very delicate-looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid out haphazardly next to it. Oh, I didn't expect for the story to advance. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting at all. Lord Eldeal is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way. Okay, we shall do just that. Is there anything in this little side area? Okay, she's just repeating herself. There's a bed here. And more lamps on the walls. Oh, he has wings. You must be Adol Kristen. I am. I imagine you were quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly. He's the one who's been throwing that thing around, huh?
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies, just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eldeal. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world. Okay.
Lisa.
Excuse me, Lisa. I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adol here, I'll take my leave now.
I am sorry.
Thank you. Now, Adol, all of these books and blueprints that you see before you, they all depict the things that I plan to have someone invent one day. Really? Plan to have someone invent? Indeed. One day, someone will invent each of the inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry, all kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Throughout its history? That's right. Recent history, in any case. I've repeated this process for several centuries, ever since I came to this land. When a land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. As for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread out over there? What's it a blueprint of? Oh, it's a ship, right? Observe for yourself. Not long ago, I showed these blueprints to a certain engineer. The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altego have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altego seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization, an exceptionally fast warship the Altegians happened to invent in the nick of time. And these are its blueprints? Indeed, very perceptive of you. I mean, he was basically spelling it out. That is precisely what these are. The countries have been at odds for so long, it would create an imbalance were one to fall under the other's flag. If Rom were to annex Altego, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Altego is a particularly complex region, and is generally best left to its own devices. But exceptions must be made. Now, East 7 takes place in Altego, if I recall.
Are you unable to sleep?
Did she lead us here on purpose? She probably knew that Adol had escaped.
Alive, Adol. Anyway. Do you remember my name?
Lilia or Lisa. Yeah, Lisa.
My.
Oh, so you do remember me then. That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol? Lilia is from East 2, if I recall. I see, so your memories of me only just returned a moment ago. What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldeal? Only our first meeting. Really now? That's most impressive. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Eldeal personally chose you and summoned you to this land. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. Oh, really? And I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldeal intended to impart. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. Why? Is that how I lost my memory? Yeah. Most likely, yes. I believe the barrier did what it was supposed to do when you left the area. I do apologize. The barrier is in place to prevent this town and Lord Eldeal from becoming discovered by the world. However, you should have only lost your memories of Highland and its environs. Nothing more. But I lost all my memories. I'm sorry. I really have no idea what could have caused that to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning either. It may be some time before he can grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldeal again. However, it's late, and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adol, if you should remember anything else about Lord Eldeal... I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Good night.
Good night to you. So that explains why they made him a grave. Sorry, Adol. Can you explain that again? From the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its contents any easier to understand. And I must confess, it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So, basically, this Eldeal guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge. We've seen some strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There's one point I would like to be clarified. You said that upon leaving this area, you forget everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge that you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So, go on, Kalilika, or whatever your name is. What's up with that? Huh, that's no way to ask someone a question. Well, I'm older than you, so there. You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you should respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity. And people like you don't become mature as they get older. They just turn into grumpy old farts. Wow. What? Yeah. Heh, I think Kalilika wins on this one. But it's true that people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldeal remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Really? Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life as if it were his own thought. Is that correct? Ooh. It's good to see that the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence. Unlike a certain someone here. Wow, she's really... Yeah. Pretty fancy system you've got going here, though. So, if people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they thought of it themselves, does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable. So, can we actually go outside now? You may. Lisa has explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adol, I didn't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town. Indubitably. Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. I'm sure we will. Listening to people talk might help this whole thing sink in a bit too. Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just... sometimes don't seem like you're all there, then it's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I am a reputed information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me and... Hey! Kalilika, I would like to entrust you as their guide. Please show them everything this town has to offer. Okay? However, Adol, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. The north exit? In the direction of that enormous tower? That tower is where Lord Eldeal lives. It's also where Adol met Lord Eldeal when he last came here. Oh, really? However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. And if you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. So don't say we didn't warn you. Okay. That seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to me. That's our cue, Adol. Let's check this place out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And that will be the end of this video, so thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!